Hello everybody, Dr. Darok here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play Tekkit Legends. Now, on today's episode, oh, look at the volcano behind me. I love this. You know, I picked a rather scenic location for my in the side of the mountain base. In fact, you know what? I think I might build like an evil genius lair on top of the volcano, over the top of the volcano later on. But anyways, that's irrelevant. Welcome back. On today's episode, we are going to continue with ProjectE, and basically, in order to get what we need today, I'm going to need to take this 85,000 EMC here and get it up to about 125,000 EMC in order to have all of the ingredients that I need. You know what? Let me put these diamonds in here. Okay, so I'm going to need a little bit more EMC. I don't have quite enough yet to get everything that I need, but after I'm done, we're going to be able to do some really fun things. So once again, we're going to start off the episode with just a little bit of casual mining and chatting and talking to each other and things. So I hope you guys are ready to leave some comments in the comment section down below, because I am going to be prompting you with calls to action to leave comments. So basically, the first thing that I want to ask you guys is, what do you think that I should do next? I've sort of got a battle plan so far. I'm going to do ProjectE for a little while. After I've gotten so far in ProjectE, which might be this episode, actually, I might be stopping the ProjectE temporarily. But after I get so far in ProjectE, I'm just going to move on. You know, I need to find a better place to mine, because it doesn't look like I'm going to find what I want here. But that's okay. Anyways, after I get to a certain point in ProjectE, I'm going to just completely quit on it temporarily and move on. And basically, the next goal after ProjectE is going to be to make a what's it called? A Quarry. And the Quarry is quite an interesting device. It will basically consume energy of any type and will allow me to more or less just set a machine to do the mining for me. And then I'll do some pipes and a storage system and things like that. It's not going to be very complicated whatsoever. But yeah, after a certain point, you know what? I don't have my torches. That's okay though. I'm not that worried about it. Anyways, basically, I'm going to get to a certain point in ProjectE to where I can generate energy passively, and then I'm going to use some of that passive energy to power my my quarry. Okay, so after that point, I shouldn't have to do any more mining. We won't have to open up the video with mining anymore, because I'll just have a machine mining for me. Okay, and basically the goal today, as I mentioned already, is to get to a certain point in energy. So, but I don't know if the quarry is going to be the next thing that I do or not. It all depends on what you guys think would be best for the series. So if you want to go down in the comments section, if you know anything about the mods that are in Tekkit Legends, or even if you just want to look them up and get back to me, then it'd be great, because then you could say, hey, yeah, the next thing you should do is etc., this or that, and I'll be able to... Whoa now. Okay, there is something going on here. Oh, cool. There's lava. Big old lava puddle. Okay. Can I get up there? No, it doesn't appear that I can get up there. Aha. There's something in my way. Yellowite. Yellowite's quite good. I don't have a reactor yet, and I probably won't for some time. But this is probably... I know that you guys kept telling me in Blightfall that I need to do a reactor, big reactor, and so I will get to that. However, I'm not gonna get there today, not nearly, but there is another purpose for yellowite. You see, the yellowite ore itself isn't very useful, but if I go ahead and process it into refined uranium ingot in the smeltery, it's actually worth half a diamond each in EMC. So, that is actually, I should have the amount of EMC that I need now in order to proceed with the rest of what I wanted to do on today's episode. So that should be it for the mining segment, aside from snagging all this low-hanging fruit here, the easy-to-grab coal and redstone. And then I'll just go ahead and back on out of here, and we'll move on. So there we go. There's that. I don't have any water in my bucket, so let's go ahead and grab that here. Okay, very good. And you know what? Have I put any obsidian into my... I don't think I have. Let me grab this diamond pickaxe and grab one piece of obsidian, and then we'll be ready to move on. Okay, so here we go. Mining the obsidian. This always takes forever. Forever and ever. It's so slow. It's painfully slow. It's not nearly as bad as trying to do it with your fist, though, which is something that I did recently in Let's Play Project Ozone. So, it could be worse, guys. Don't ever forget that things could be worse. So, yeah, there we go. I think that should do it for now. And essentially what we're going to do... Whoops. If I don't get caught on the lip of the shaft there, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go back up to the ProjectE table up here. I'm going to refine this yellowite into refined uranium, okay? And we're going to move on with things from there. We're going to be making a really cool device I think you guys are going to like. So yeah, don't forget to leave a comment about what you think you'd like to see next. Whether it's, you know, go ahead with the quarry, or you should do this, or you should do that. There's lots of different things in this mod pack. Mods from Buildcraft to additional pipes, big reactors, blue power, more Buildcraft, Computercraft, which is something that I'd definitely like to get into. I don't quite remember all the syntax for this, but it shouldn't be that difficult for me to get back into it. The Computercraft will even allow me to make mining turtles, which basically means that I'm going to be able to set up a computer to do the mining for me. All right, and that's pretty cool. And then what is this? Computercraft EDU. I'm not really familiar with that, but it's probably just an expansion to Computercraft, which is cool. Computronics is nice. Ender storage is always convenient because this super powerful Ender chest is just OP as all get out and will let me do all sorts of crazy teleportation things. The Engineer's Toolbox is cool, although I haven't really gotten into it. I guess it allows for modular things. This modular socket, basically you can put different types of sockets on each face of the modular socket, so it can perform up to 6 different functions, or something like that. Not really sure how it works, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's cool. Forestry, I don't know much about, but I'd like to get into. Alright, this iron chest mod is nice, but totally underpowered compared to other types of chests and things that I can do. What else is in here? Nuclear control. I don't know anything about that. ProjectE, though, amazing. We can keep on doing that if you'd like. Or I guess we probably will either way. Then there's Quiver Bow, which has just tons of different weapons. From this dragon box, which shoots fireworks, to the sugar engine, which is a gun made out of sugarcane that shoots sugarcane rods. All the way to the Obsidian Wither Rifle that shoots shards of obsidian and causes wither to opponents. So that's pretty sweet stuff. Also very overpowered. Redstone Arsenal is fun, I've heard. I don't know too much about it, but I hear it's pretty good for things. So is Railcraft. I've heard I know someone left a comment the other day saying they really want me to do Railcraft. So if you agree with that, you know, leave your input down below in the comments section as well. Okay, so that should be enough stalling. At this point, I do believe that this is done here. Yeah, there we go. So refined uranium ingots. That's something I'm gonna place right in here. So is obsidian, redstone. These tin ingots I don't really need. Coal I can get rid of. Okay, so we are definitely past the point that I was aiming for here, and we can move on now. Okay, so here's what I want to do. First, I want to make an energy condenser, okay, which is going to require me to make an alchemical chest. So that is just a diamond, each of these covalence dusts, which I haven't made yet, 2 stone, 2 iron ingots. Okay, do I have regular stone in here? I forget. Okay, so let's grab 2 stone out of here and a diamond, a chest, and now the covalence dust isn't that tricky to make. It's just the low covalence dust is some cobblestone and a charcoal, which do I have charcoal? I don't think I have charcoal. So let's go ahead and go grab a piece of wood out here. Just one will do so that I can make charcoal. All right. And we can move on with that. And then the next thing that I'm going to need, the medium covalence dust, I do believe is coal and iron, perhaps? Although, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. Yeah, or redstone and iron. So that's easy. Piece of cake. Let's just grab out of... Let's put this oak wood in here so that I can grab more later if I need it. Put this in there and make the charcoal. Okay. Put these gold ingots in there, too, because why not? It's all EMC. It's all EMC. Who cares? I'm going to want a redstone dust, which is... I don't see it. Where is the redstone dust? Whatever. Let's just search for it then. Okay, redstone dust I'm going to need, as well as an iron ingot, which I do believe I have those downstairs, but I can just grab one out from up here. Okay, so there we go. I've got medium covalence dust. Now, these different covalence dusts are used for various things. They're pretty useful. Let's put this charcoal in here so that I can remake it later if I want. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I meant C, not V. Okay, let's do a charcoal and a bunch of cobblestone to make the low covalence dust. All right, and then finally the high covalence dust. That is a diamond and coal. So where did I put all my coal in here? Yes, I did. Okay, so let's grab a diamond and a coal. Let's press C here. Diamond, coal. All right, there's high covalence dust. Okay, so now I've got all of the different types of covalence dust, and I think I have almost everything that I need, right? I need 2 iron ingots. That's it. I've got everything else already in my inventory. So let's grab those out here and put all the stuff in here. So I'm gonna need a chest, 2 iron ingots, a diamond. Where's the diamond? Didn't I grab the diamond? Oh yeah, I used it, right. Okay, diamond, chest, iron, stone, and then low, medium, high covalence dust. Whoops. There we go. Alchemical chest created. Okay, so I have just earned the achievement storage upgrade. I'm going to put that in the transmutation table so that I can remake it later if I want. I'm going to go ahead and pop all of this covalence dust back in there for the extra EMC that it will provide. All right, and then we're going to grab out 4 obsidian as well as 4 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will allow us to make the energy condenser. Okay, so let's just pop this open here. Obsidian, diamond, 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 and alchemical chest energy condenser created. Okay, and I've just earned the achievement Condense the World. Okay, so there we go. I've got the energy condenser. Now, the other thing that I'm going to need is actually the energy collector Mark 1. Now, this has some pretty cool mechanics, and we're going to discuss all of that once I get to it. Oh, glass. Do I have sand? I've got sand, right here. Okay, so let's grab this sand and cook that in the furnace. Take these iron ingots out, put them over here. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and pull out enough glowstone dust here. Hang on. You know what? I just need a little bit. Let's go ahead and make a glowstone block. Okay, there we go. I can put the rest of this back in here. I'm going to need 4 of these, is that right? 6. 6 glowstone. All right. And then I'm going to need a furnace, glass, and a block of diamond. Now, that's the most expensive part of this whole process. Whoops. Things moved around on me there. Okay. Very good. So, there we go. I've got 9 diamonds for a block of diamond. And I'm also going to need this piece of glass, which, just for convenience sake, I'm going to store in here so that I can reproduce it at a later time. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. One of these numbers. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I've got to do this guy first. Like this, boom, and let's store this in here just so that I can do similar recipes in the future with much ease. Okay, what was the other thing? Wasn't there another thing? Hold on. Oh, a furnace. Yeah, right. Let's grab that furnace too while I've got it on the mind. There we go. Okay, so perfect. Let's do furnace, block of diamond, glass, surround it by glowstone on the sides, and now I've got the energy collector Mark 1, and it says power of the sun. Now, let me go ahead and explain the mechanics of both the energy condenser and the energy collector. Okay, so if I put the energy condenser like right here or so, you'll see it's got a massive inventory, massive chest inventory of I think it's 70 items you can store in here. And, you know, it just works as a chest. You can store items in there, no problem. But here's the other thing that it does, okay? If I put an item up here, and then I place EMC into it, you'll see that the items with EMC actually just get immediately consumed and turned into EMC. Once enough items have been consumed, it will automatically create the item that I have stored, set as the target, so to speak. Okay, so if I grab like a sapphire here, I can do the same thing. Anything with an EMC value will work, and you'll see it doesn't consume the sapphire, it just sets it as the target up in the corner, okay? Now, what the energy collector does, let me go ahead and take that out, actually. What the energy collector does, it has a complementary purpose. The energy collector, seeing as it's made out of glowstone, actually functions as a low-level light source. I think it's actually not even a low-level light source, but a pretty high-level light source. I'm not really 100% sure. Hold on, let's turn on. What is it? F3? Okay, yeah. So as you can see, the light level here. Where is the nearest? Do I have a torch up here to light this? Okay. So let's break this torch. You'll see that it does glow. Okay, and you'll see that the light level, right where I am, is, what is that, 6? No, yeah, 6. Okay, and that's a pretty low level of light, but if I put a torch here, you'll see that it's 13. Now, if I put a glowstone above it, that's even brighter, and if I actually break all this stuff up here, you know, you'll see that it does something else. Now, the reason that I mentioned the light generation of it is because it generates EMC based on the light level. So as you'll see here, it's generating EMC, okay? And if I put the torch there, you'll see that it's generating EMC more quickly. If I break the blocks above it, put like glass in there so monsters don't come in through the ceiling or whatever, and let sunlight hit it directly, it'll produce even more energy during the day and the same amount that it is now at night, because the torch will keep it bright even at night. Okay, now here's the other thing that it does. If I take and put an item in the chest nearby, all of the EMC from this will actually go into the chest. So at this point, I have this set to passively generate EMC and turn it into sapphires every time it hits 2048 EMC, which I can then just bring over here and put in my transmutation table for my own personal use to transform it into something else later. Okay, so very powerful functionality here. Lots of things that you can do with this. Now, once I get enough energy, I can actually connect multiple energy condensers to the same chest, and I can even use something called a dark matter relay. Let's type in relay here. or antimatter relay, I mean to say, and it will actually it actually can absorb EMC from these as well. Okay, and the EMC from the energy collectors will go into the antimatter relay and then be relayed into the energy condenser. So I can have a bunch of these around here, all passing their energy into the center where the energy condenser is. Okay, and this is traditionally called a power flower. It's something that this is terminology that's as old as Tekkit itself. Okay, the power flower is just something that people used to do all the time. And as you'll see, this is getting closer and closer to full here, and that'll be just the same as me going out and mining this sapphire, for example. Okay, so here's the thing, though. This generation rate is just way too slow for me right now. As I progress, later on, I'll be able to upgrade the energy collector to an energy collector Mark II. But that's going to require me to get to dark matter, and it requires a total of 232,000 EMC. However, once I get there, which will be in the coming episodes, we'll be able to make those. I'll put them in here so they're easy to reproduce. In fact, that reminds me, I haven't placed this in there yet. Oh, I guess I did, didn't I? Huh. Never mind. As you can see, generation stops because I don't have this on there anymore. And of course, I could mine out through the ceiling of this if I wanted to, but it wouldn't really improve anything right now because it's getting dark anyways. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. While this is working, I'm gonna go ahead and go mining, and we're gonna see if gains are had from doing it that way, from, having this. Well, obviously gains are being had right now just while I'm standing around blathering at you guys about the functionalities of these items. But the real question is, will gains continue to be had while I'm mining? Well, of course they will. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just start another mine. We're going to fast forward through some mining, okay? And hopefully by the end of this mining trip, I'm going to have enough EMC up there to have produced a couple of extra sapphires just for me doing other things. Okay, so basically it is a passive generation of EMC, which can be turned into pretty much any material in the game aside from ones that don't have a set EMC value. But most of the most important materials, diamonds and things, I can just, create those out of nothing now. So, well, time, I guess. But who doesn't have unlimited time? I obviously have unlimited time. That's why I produce 400 videos a day. JK, actually, I don't have unlimited time. I work a full-time job, and I produce about half a video a day. But point is that this is going to let us do stuff. So I'm going to shut up now and get this thing off the screen. There we go. And we're just going to do one more mining fast-forward montage here as soon as I shut up. Okay, guys, so that is it for the mining portion of today's program. However, we're going to quickly go over what I obtained on this mining trip, and we're going to talk about how effective the EMC generation was of the energy collector while I was gone. So that's what we're gonna talk about here in just a minute. As soon as I get back. Ooh, silver. Yummy. Let me get this silver. Hold on. Silver is not bad. It's not quite as good as gold, but I do believe that I can transform 2 silver into 1 gold anyways, so, you know, it could be worse. Let's put a thing here. There we go. Okay, very good. Okay, so that's that. The whole thing is done now. We did get a whole lot of resources. I got sapphires and rubies, so that should help significantly. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And in addition to the sapphires and rubies, we also got multiple different kinds of ores. I didn't pick up any more diamonds on today's mining trip, which is to be expected. Not very surprising, honestly. But yeah, you know, hey, it could have been better, and it could have been worse. So yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and process out all of these ores. The iron. Whoa! Holy smokes! I don't want to do that. The iron and things that I picked up. This Teslatite has no EMC value, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I did pick up quite a bit of redstone. Each stack of redstone is half a diamond. So we're gonna go ahead and put this stuff in here. Let's see. That's 4,000 right there. There's another 1,500, so that's 5,500. There's 6,000, so let's just round up and call it 12 at this point. And there's another 8,000, so let's call it 20. Okay, so we went up about 20,000 EMC, as you can see. Also, let's go ahead and just stick all this cobblestone and stuff in here because I don't need it. This stuff is all processing still, but is obviously worth EMC whenever it's done. So yeah, that's definitely true. Silver here. Oh, it's 512. Okay, so it is not... each of those, it's twice as good as iron. Okay, so that's the thing. And in the meantime, we produced about a sapphire and a half worth of EMC here. So I've got a whole nother sapphire that I can just pull out and add to my total, okay? Just passively, which is just amazing. However, as you can clearly tell, for the time being, manual labor is still the most efficient way, time-wise, for me to get EMC. It's harder to get EMC passively, okay? But of course, once I have a higher amount of EMC, once I get more and more EMC, I can go ahead and make it even more efficiently, so to speak. You know, so if I shoved the rest of my things in here, for example, like, I don't really need the diamond pickaxe right now, to be honest with you. I can, if I need obsidian, I can just pull it out of here from EMC. It's not very expensive. So if I stick my diamond pickaxe in here and a few other things, I could almost get to the point where I can pull out another energy collector. I need about 20,000 more EMC. So on the next episode, we'll probably do that. However, right now I have no pickaxe, so I'm going to pull out another sapphire pickaxe, or maybe even 2. There we go. Since I don't have a diamond one. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and do mining in between episodes. Alright, that is the end of today's episode. Well, should it be the end? I don't know. I mean, there's all sorts of different things that I can do. But right now, we're trying to keep this series very mission-oriented, okay? And right now, my mission is to accumulate enough EMC to create a quarry. And that's not the easiest thing in the world. I've still got lots to go on that front. See, if I go ahead, the quarry here, it requires 130,000 EMC total. Okay, so yeah, if I want to get myself a quarry, I'm gonna need 130,000 EMC plus enough EMC to create. Excuse me. Plus enough EMC to create some of this Aeternalis fuel and power it. Okay, but I do have a plan for the quarry. I think that's what I'm gonna do on the next episode, but of course I do want you guys' feedback on that. And yeah, so if you liked today's episode, don't forget to hit that thumbs up below the video. It really helps me out, and it is absolutely 100% free from now until the end of time. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up for free to support what I'm doing here. And if you have any questions or comments or even requests for what we're going to do next time, all of that can be placed just down below in that little thing that they call a comment box. Okay, so you can leave your comments in the comment box, and I would greatly appreciate that because just leaving comments helps me as well. Okay, on the next episode, I do believe we're going to do the quarry. Either that or we'll do some more ProjectE things, because there are more things from ProjectE that I would like to look at. For example, we can take this alchemical chest and I can make an alchemical bag that has as much internal storage as the alchemical chest. And that's really easy to do if I have wool, which I do. Do I? Yes. So if I grab some wool in here, okay, and I grab some high covalence dust, which is just right here, okay, I can do that. But that doesn't take any time, you see. So it's a super easy thing that requires almost no investment on my part. But it does allow me to do much longer mining trips, so I wanted to do it before we go to the next episode. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode of Tekkit Legends. Also, if you haven't, go ahead and check out my Let's Play Project Ozone series. It's a Skyblocks mod pack. And, as always, make sure you follow me on Twitter at @DocMinesALot. It's on the screen right now. And there's all sorts of behind-the-scenes things that I post there. I'll let you guys know when live streams are going to happen from there, and yeah, it's a good time, so you should definitely follow me on Twitter. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.